everyone, welcome back to another episode of Grace Cakes and Flakes. Today I'm going to make for you something special that you won't forget. You notice sometimes in your refrigerator you have some plantains there that is left unwanted, I would say. Plantains that are overripe. Now you don't want to throw them out. You want to use up those plantains, and at least you save some money on this. So what I'll do, see, my plantains are overripe. What I do, I'm going to crush my plantain in this. I do not want my plantains to be overly crushed, so I am going to use this and I'm going to crush my plantain. All right, so that I may have some big pieces. All right, so get another one in. If you have your blender, you can use and you can chop or pulse it until you get it where you want it. Okay, let me pour this out. Okay, and another piece. So my plantain here is crushed. I'm going to put it aside, and to my blender here I have to put my seasoning, and here I have 1 jalapeno pepper, half of green peppers cut up, parsley, orange pepper, yellow pepper, half of a white onion, about 4 garlic chopped, and shallots. I have about half of a shallot here, Scotch bonnet pepper, half of a Scotch bonnet, tablespoon of ginger, and some thyme. To this mixer, I am going to put in most of the ingredients. My tomatoes, 1 medium-sized tomato, and to that I'm going to blend. Oh my goodness, this Scotch bonnet, wow, this smells so good. So now I'm going to put this on and I'm going to blend. My plantain here, I am going to now add 2.5 cups of plantain flour. You can get it into the stores, any store. 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Half a teaspoon of baking soda, half a teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of sugar. You don't have to put a lot of sugar because the plantain is already sweet. Okay, now you're going to mix together. This is almost a gluten-free cake. All right. Now I'm going to add half of a cup of olive oil. All right. Mix that in. I'm going to add my vegetable mixture here, or my spice, to it. My onions, my peppers, garlic, and oil. Stir in. Let me taste. Wow. You would not believe the unbelievable taste into this spicy plantain loaf. Now, to top it off now, I'm going to add, for texture, some orange peppers, some green peppers, and some green onions, which is scallions. Okay. Now you're going to mix that in. Look at the texture of this. Wow. And this loaf can be eaten as a savory with roast beef or any kind of protein you want to have it with. This is an awesome, awesome way of serving your guest. Oh my goodness. In the end, I'm going to add Mrs. Dash to it. I'm just going to dash a little bit without measuring into this, you know, for the herbs, specifically for the herbs. Okay, spin it around. Awesome. Now I have a cake pan here. I am going to grease, then pour in my batter. And you're going to level it out a little. See? Look at that. Ready for the oven. So now you're going to bake at 300 degrees for 1 to 1.5 hours. This will take a little bit of time because it's plantain and it's more on the denser side. So it will take a little bit of time. Okay. All right. So onto the oven, 300 degrees for 1 to 1.5 hours. Okay. Now you brush with some melted butter. So my loaf is ready. As you can see, I sliced my loaf up. Oh my goodness. Look at that. And this is like almost a vegan dish. Okay? Yes, I would say it's pretty much a vegan dish. It doesn't have any flour. It has plantain flour and ripe plantain as well. And you can serve this with any meat. Look how awesome my slices are. This is what you're going to get. So if you want, you can serve it with a special sauce that I make. It's simple mayonnaise and sweet chili. right? Mayonnaise and sweet chili. You can serve it with. This is an awesome gourmet recipe, okay? You won't regret it if you have your visitors over. You won't regret it, okay? My sauce is sweet chili blended with mayonnaise. And look how good is that. Wow. Oh my goodness.